What's going on, gang? It's your boy Phantom Fuego, PHANTM, and you are tuned into today's edition of EQ is life and time-based effects are fuego. Anyway, guys, I'm in a great mood, and I hope you are too. Hope you guys are working on amazing music, being creative, letting your juices flow, getting into the mix, working, collaborating, being creative. As always, anybody with any questions, comments, critiques, or criticisms, EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com is the place to get at us. Artists looking to get your stuff mixed on the show, companies and coders looking to have your new EQs displayed, critiqued, reviewed, demoed for our audience. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com, because EQ is life 24/7, guys. All right, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. We're going to jump right in today. We're going to be looking at how we can use EQ to help us carve, shape, and sculpt the ideal delay sound for our lead vocal. We'll be working with Swatch's track Broken Again. Shouts to the homie Swatches. This is a technique you can use on pretty much absolutely any instrument that you're going to be applying delay to. If you want to kind of create a space for it that allows you to work in your mix but doesn't take away from the rest of your program, the rest of your mix, the rest of the accompanying instrumentation, whatever it is. So in our case, it's our lead vocal, so we don't want to take up from the supporting instrument space, but we want to make it beautiful and polished and put it in its own space and give it character and make it interesting and make it exciting for our listeners. So let's do that. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. Get at us, guys. Alright, so highlighted this area of Swatch's lead verse right here. I've already added some delay. I'm using the basic Mod 3 delay by DigiDesign. I'm using a standard mono instrumentation. I have a 8th note triplet selected. No feedbacks or regenerations of it. My rate and my depth are set at 0, and I've only got about 166 milliseconds of delay being selected right here. And my gain and stuff is at 0 because I'm going to affect my gain, volume, wet, dry mix, however you want to think about it, via my aux channel and how much signal I send to the unit. So let's look at that. With none.
If I leave you, girl, waiting again. Baby girl, make you shake that waist. Yeah.
So definitely a lot of delay going on there, and it's definitely very noticeable in my signal. So let's see what we can do to address that.
Girl, the way you move that waist, got me, I got no more time to waste. For my heart, no girl can replace. If you leave, I go scatter the place.
Let's mute the verb so we can just hear the delay itself.
Girl, the way you move that waist, got me, I got no more time to waste. For my heart, no girl can.
Alright, cool. So what we're gonna do, basic EQ, guys. Basic DigiDesign, standard EQ. You don't have to have all of these in your setup. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attack the area which creates presence, or the point area, that 2 to 5 kilohertz area, guys. Let's attenuate that like 5 decibels and see what we get. Tighten up our Q a little bit.
Girl, the way you move that waist, got me, I got no more time to waste. For my heart, no girl can replace. If you leave,
Bypass.
If I leave you, girl, waiting again. Baby girl, make you shake that waist. Yeah.
And we can even enhance this even more by adding a high and low pass filter to the ends. I'm going to run this up to around 250 hertz, guys. 240, that's fine. And I'll put a low pass just to make sure I'm only attenuating the middle of the frequency. And let's hear how this sounds.
Girl, the way you move move that waist. Girl, me, I got no more time to waste. For my heart, no can carry place. If you leave, I go scatter the place. Shall love the best of me brain. If I leave you, girl, waiting again. Baby, girl,
bypass.
that waist. Yeah. Girl, you move that waist. Girl, me, I got no more time to waste. For my heart, no can carry place. If you leave, I go scatter the place.
Very, very powerful tool, guys, which will allow you to have a ton of space around your lead vocals while also keeping it in balance with the rest of the song, not too obtrusive, not taking up too much space in the rest of your mix. You want your leads powerful, engaging, exciting, but also in balance with everything else. And definitely using an EQ. Me personally, I prefer it at the head of my chain and then run into my delay, so I can already cut out which frequencies I don't want my delay to interact with. Scoop that right out of there, scoop out that presence, add a high and a low to the ends to taste. Trust your ears, trust your intuition. I'm your host, Phantom Fuego. Keep working hard, keep writing them hits, pushing your craft to its absolute limit. Never forget, gang, if you're in the Northeast, stay warm out there, because it's definitely a blizzard type of situation. In some states out here in NYC, we got about 4 to 5 inches we're dealing with in the surrounding tri-state area. Bundle up, stay warm, but always remember, never forget. EQ is life, gang. I'm out of here. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.